The Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
This is going to be a close contest. Punk and Cena have such different and effective styles in the ring.
Yeah, every moment of this match is going to be dripped in drama, as every near fall could be the one to end it. Can Punk's clever tactics really neutralize Cena's raw power? Or is Cena's heart and fighting spirit going to prove too much for the Second City Saint to overcome? And what does that title mean to each man? Impressive awareness from him.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Ah, jeez.
Punk's early advantage due to the element of surprise starting to slip away.
Placing him in the corner.
No escape from these punches.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
Body slam slipped out.
Reversed into an inverted DDT.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, world champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk...
Swapping some big-time swings here.
Boom. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Punk's vulnerable here.
Cena with a face bust.
Here we go. Submission about to be...
And somehow able to make it to the ropes before the pain took over.
Excellent ring awareness saved them from certain peril. You cannot understate how much of a mental advantage Punk has in this one. The best in the world has known for a long time he was going to answer John Cena's call tonight. But Cena, he just found out a few minutes ago.
Punk having the mental advantage is always troublesome to an opponent, but I speak from experience when I say that no matter how much the deck is stacked against John Cena, he will find a way to overcome the odds. He's called Big Match John for a reason. Ooh, like meeting a brick wall there.
John Cena with a rough blow there. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Cena just unleashing all of his power right now, and Punk can't find an answer. Been driven down with Emerald Flosion. Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011, and their rematch at SummerSlam were both
cover for the championship. And Cena pops the shoulder up.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a one count is beyond comprehension.
Got them off their feet here. Oh, ran face first.
He is locked in and has his opponent dead to rights. Check out the springboard.
John Cena avoids impact. I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. Kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
I think that throw moved the entire ring.
He counters with a great reversal. Regalplex.
You can tell he's struggling to gather his bearings.
Check out the springboard.
The springboard attack fails to land. Boom. Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that.
Oh, look at this, raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
Yet another targeted attack to the torso there. Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
Backdrop suplex. Looks like he's coming back in.
Cena positioning his...
And fights back.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
And that failed to hit the mark.
In the corner. Has to find a way out of there.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here. Top rope. Elbow drop from the top rope.
Punk hit him hard. Cena might be in trouble right now.
He has no idea the danger he's in right now.
Check out the springboard. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Perched on the middle rope.
Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch. And averting damage there.
Suplex.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Face full of turnbuckle.
Another attack to the head. Has to be pretty dazed now. That split him open and he's becoming a crimson mess now.
John Cena perched.
Just like that, Cena gets intercepted.
He's got him where he wants it.
Check out the springboard. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Tossed by the neck. Send it to the corner.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
And goes back into the ring here. He's able to counter that.
Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose.
Uh-oh.
Right into the ring post. What impact. And Cena now is dominating.
Punk is looking all out of sorts right now. Cena has just been pushing him around here.
Tornado DDT. Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challenges have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100%.
Cena. Looking for the AA. Cena with an AA.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Cover. No way. No way.
Clearly proving they have the heart of a champion, and it's keeping them alive here.
And Cena has to hammer down now. He was only inches away from gaining the 3 count. Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 434-day reign, with plenty of additional defenses on global television. You have to think part of the reason that Punk is doing this is to prove that his reign is still one of the best we've seen this decade.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
We all knew this was going to be a historic.
Here's Cena. To adjustment.
And it is purely academic at this point. Cena retains.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, John Cena!
What an absolutely incredible match. John Cena is looking absolutely unstoppable right now as United States Champion.
I have a feeling Punk isn't going to let this one go easily.
Well, credit where it's due to Cena, but this...
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles!
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more to your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
CM Punk has battled legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show. He's made history here. This is a familiar spot for CM Punk to be in. But AJ Styles, this is his first WrestleMania. His first time ever being on a stage this big. And Punk is well aware of that. No doubt Punk's counting on that fact.
Yes, but it's not for a lack of talent or preparedness on Styles' part. Punk's not going to underestimate Styles just because he hasn't been to the dance, because he knows that AJ Styles can pick up the choreography quicker than just about anyone.
This is huge.
Well, much like every person in this 100,000-plus crowd in hand, I have goosebumps like... And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Styles soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a...
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles? Shoving him away. We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. Well, they have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times on the independent scene in the early 2000s.
Look, I'd pay top dollar to see any version of these two men facing off in the ring, but back then, AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal, and Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed, gentlemen, we are seeing the best versions of both men in this ring tonight. And on the biggest stage possible, CM Punk versus AJ Styles was tailor-made for WrestleMania. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Proof these superstars have done their homework. Phenomenal blitz. I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
Neither one of these men are going to hold back in this one, are they?
Absolutely not. And both Punk and Styles are incredibly capable of getting down and dirty when they have to. There may be a great deal of respect in this match, but there's also a lot of pride on the line. Neither Punk nor Styles will hesitate to pull out all the stops on each other in this match, and I personally cannot wait to see it.
Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers. Whether it's a club or a society, each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a match of this caliber on a stage as big as WrestleMania, you don't want to leave any doubt as to who the better man is, and that doubt sets in the moment that reinforcements come.
Going to the top.
Wants to finish this.
Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
High red district for CM Punk.
Lift off. Oh, coming down from way up top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Perched up top.
Crash landing.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both
Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tightly hooked small package.
The ref not even getting to one.
He was
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Cross up. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Mongolian chop.
Taking steps toward the top rope. Perched up top.
And nobody home on that one.
AJ Styles rolls through. Into the calf crusher. He's in a bad position now.
Are you kidding me?
An elbow. What a counter.
Hooked up. DDT.
Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few.
To the sky.
Diving knee drop. And AJ only. Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. A bad position to be in here, but wait a second. AJ's got himself out of it.
Popped up. Styles with the capture. Into the
Styles clash. AJ has this wrapped up.
2 count. He stays alive. He stays alive.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And just what else can AJ do right now? He got all of it, and it wasn't enough. It knew what was coming there.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles' story. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main eventers collected the paychecks.
Both men spent much of their career on the fringes, fighting for every scrap of opportunity, and now they are both competing in one of the most anticipated matchups in WrestleMania history. What a journey for CM Punk and AJ Styles. German suplex. AJ Styles, look at the striking combo by Styles.
Phenomenal blitz.
Locked with the impact of that axe handle. The leg absorbing the worst of that.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
That holds back Styles' attack.
Goes for the suplex. Power up high. Oh, but dropping behind and they taking out the knee.
Backbreaker, face first lethal combination.
Styles imposing a flurry of offense.
Styles bringing the fight to Punk, refusing to let up or back down for even a second.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being. Moonsault. Misses the target. He's making his way to ringside now. Into the barricade. Just a phenomenal blitz there. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Yeah, AJ's clearly working to teach Punk a lesson about who the best really is here.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
AJ just adding salt to the wound right now.
Again, Punk is headed out of the ring. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Delivered into the barricade.
Driven into the barricade.
And the core taking on some damage.
Picked up and being carried around now.
My goodness!
And then look at that!
AJ a step ahead.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. Could be over.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Uncorks him.
AJ Styles looking to put this away. Hoists his opponent up into the Styles clash.
Punk's got a problem here.
There's two. Oh, kick out at two.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And AJ used what has put so many men away in the past, but to no avail. Neck breaker. He's climbing the turnbuckles from the top. All the way down to the floor.
Crashing and burning. What a miss from up high.
AJ Styles unleashing a phenomenal blitz on his opponent. Phenomenal blitz.
Getting out of harm's way.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. Going right into the pin attempt.
Two. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner,
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to be Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk. The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. And what a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. A reversal. He saw that coming. Perfect kick.
Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
Oh, what a quick answer. And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Those would have been battles that would have shortened each man's career, no doubt.
It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
My gut says Kurt Angle, the man who has seen and done it all, but if Punk gets lucky and lands one good shot, it could give him one heck of an opening.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense, the Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You said that correctly. I'm very proud of the American that you've become.
For Kurt Angle, you can't remain as great as you once were, but you can be great one more time. From the top!
Crash and burn.
I don't know why on earth you would risk that at this point in the match.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk on the wrong side of Angle's technical expertise here.
Check out the springboard.
Springboard misses the target.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt.
Way too...
Diving moonsault!
Focused on weakening that arm.
Countered by CM Punk. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Angle is like a machine right now.
Angle has the advantage over Punk, and he's putting it to good use. Sharp elbow. Kurt looking to cause pain with this submission. Expertly applied triangle. Able to free himself from the triangle. And he gets directed into the corner.
He's able to dodge that one in time. And no matter how we got here, this is a match the people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further.
Oh, clothesline! And that kind of attack is Punk's form of respect. This is how Punk shows love. Grab by Angle.
Oh, rough landing off the suplex.
The arm absorbing the damage.
Stomping away. Just weakening the knee with that move. Oh!
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut. He takes hold. Belly-to-belly suplex.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Oh, one step ahead of Angle.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle. Slips out of the way. Monkey flip right on the money. Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Ow.
Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes. Angle looking to torture his opponent here with an excruciating ankle lock.
The ankle's locked. There's nowhere to go.
You can't stay in this too long. Your ankle...
And wants to quit. Cannot tolerate anymore.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt Angle!
Kurt Angle winning his retirement match by making CM Punk tap out, ending an incredible career on a win.
And at WrestleMania, no less, CM Punk tried his best. He took every shot Angle gave him, but the Olympic...
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine.
And here he comes, The Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight The Fiend. You survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with The Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for The Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
Or you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for The Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To The Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the Devil's playground with the Devil incarnate.
You can hit The Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Ah, and that surprises The Fiend.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
Punk avoids the attack.
And battered with a clothesline to the back.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating The Fiend. Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change yet again to overcome tonight's challenge. The Fiend in the ring again.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might. Oh, man! On a spear!
Oh, a spear right through the cell wall!
You'd think getting out of the cell would be a good thing for him, but not when you do it that way.
And he's climbing up the godforsaken cell.
As insane as this is, it's also about sending a message. It's about saying, I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes.
He's finally made it to the top of this demonic structure.
A dangerous position to be in. He's playing with fire now. Hoisted up. Big power slam. The roof of the cell is no place for a fight.
These superstars seem to think differently. I'm not worried about the danger. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of it.
No way. This is lunacy.
Oh, my God.
Sent flying. The thud as he landed. This match continues to live up to the Hell moniker.
I just hope this all ends soon. This has just gone way too far. He's climbing down, but there's still a fall risk here. Oh, strong impact. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. Immediate kick out by Bray.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbow's vicious. You can tell he's looking to end this here. Check out the springboard. Whoa, just floating through the air.
CM Punk bringing attacks to the Fiend, but will the Fiend shrug this off, as we've seen so frequently before?
Oh, short arm clothesline by Punk.
Oh, no. This is where you got to consider just running away. Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing.
Is it enough to overcome Punk? What in the world? There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
You got to imagine this match has a different complexion after what we just saw.
These two showing how well they know each other. Sent flying. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Put in the corner now.
Uh-oh, counters to gain the advantage.
A little cockiness here from Punk. Quick evasion from him there.
Hurled away. God. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And backbreaker.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down. Check out the springboard.
Unable to evade the offense.
Hoisted up. Big power slam. Uh-oh, Wyatt, full head of speed.
Oh, damage to the body.
Oh, man. Punk sidesteps out of that.
And hold on. Are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all? Check out the springboard.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Oof!
Bray Wyatt is set, creepy, eerie. One of the most bizarre superstars we've ever witnessed, walking across the ring, if you want to call it walking. More like a spider. Measuring his opponent, Sister Abigail.
Turning it into the pin.
2, got it. No, just a 2.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Oh, what a clothesline. Stomping every single part of his body. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Counter. Saw it coming. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Into the ring again now. Got him where he wants him.
Up and delivering a Falcon Arrow. CM Punk may have broken through. His attacks really seem to be registering against the Fiend. Check out the springboard. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh, he's shoving it down its throat.
Night-night. The Fiend can seal it here.
2 count.
The Fiend wins it.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
We may be witnessing the end of days here. The Fiend's power is only growing now that he's added CM Punk to his list of victims.
Remember this moment, gentlemen. I think we just witnessed a landmark moment for the entire WWE.
I feel bad for Punk coming up short, but what on earth does this mean for the rest of us?
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2K26 Showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege. Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. 3-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment she arrived. Skilled in the ring and potent on the microphone.
The greatest Divas champion of all time. Me!
Remind you of anybody? She even dropped a pipe on of her own.
I have done more in 1 year than all of you have done in your entire collective careers.
A true revolutionary, AJ Lee deserves as much credit for the women's revolution and evolution as anyone, as she fought for every second of television time to lay the groundwork needed to push women's wrestling further than it had ever been before. And since she returned to WWE this past September,
AJ Lee! CM Punk's wife is here after a decade!
she's been helping remind everybody just how damn great she really is. Now, I'm sure there are people out there saying, but you've teamed with her before. And this is true. But that doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that anytime I get to team up with my wife, it's always a dream come true. Across the ring from us, I can only see WWE's resident it couple, The Miz and Maurice. Miz and I have had our issues through the years. That's hardly a secret. But while we don't see eye to eye on many things, I still appreciate what him and his wife have accomplished in their careers. And it would be an honor to attempt to take the it couple label off them and put it on two people who have proven to move the needle, CM Punk and AJ Lee. So let's close this showcase out in style. You've done incredible work to get this far, and now we'll let you choose how it all comes to an end. Miz and Maurice will want to turn in a performance so awesome that it stops us in our tracks. But let's be real here. This world belongs to punks like me and the missus.
Now for a real power couple in the form of the It Couple.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Madaras and the...
And this should be one hell of a tag team match. The brash CM Punk and AJ Lee taking on the cocky Miz and Maurice. Two teams, not just in this matchup, but in life as well, who couldn't be more different from one another.
It's that blue-collar, scratch-and-claw mentality versus the mentality of having the spotlight and only the finest things in life. Really, it's a tale as old as time.
CM Punk and AJ Lee truly don't like the Miz and Maurice, and believe me, the feeling is mutual. Now all four of these superstars have the chance to let those feelings out in a good old-fashioned tag team match player.
Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter?
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Big elbow.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues. While Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training, but also won the first season of NXT, the truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot in the door. There's no shame whatsoever in how Miz and Maurice got here, and their success since is proof that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the It Couple is going to finish strong tonight. Of that, I am sure.
And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing the Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all four high-level championship-caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz joined the main roster first. Miz was the face of WWE first. Miz was doing the late-night talk show circuit first. Miz main evented WrestleMania first, and after tonight, Miz will have won their first intergender tag encounter.
Oh, man.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer, their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher, but there's one aspect of this that the It Couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off-screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw. Training together is one thing, competing together is another. Punk and
Maurice going for the pin. Kicks out before one.
How on earth did that happen?
She counters it. Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maryse was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
Getting put against the turnbuckles.
Wards that off. What a response. AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Here we go.
Cross body from the top.
And Maryse can't stop any offense coming her way.
Yeah, the It Couple spotlight's really being dimmed right now. Punk and AJ are absolutely rolling.
Tag. Now 2-on-1. Oh, shot right to the gut.
And she reversed it.
Incoming.
Maryse toying with her opponent a little bit.
An arm breaker. Tag. She got there.
Oh, the WWE Universe is in for a treat. The world famous.
Finishing the job with a huge roundhouse.
Ooh, great anticipation. Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and
Into a chop block.
propping him up in the corner. And a kick right to the gut.
Ooh, what a response.
It's deep waters in this tag match, but I don't see any sign of quit yet. Drops his opponent with a massive line. Oof! Kick connects. She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way. One response after another, back and forth we go.
Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
Rapid fire rights over and over.
He's looking poised to finish Punk off. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket. And Punk gets countered there.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. Kick to the back. And his body seems to be the focus of the attack.
And there's a good blow to the body.
Another blow to his core. This might be leading to something bigger down the line.
Down with a suplex. Pin on CM Punk. And the count doesn't even begin.
Before the 1 count, he's got to be having a laugh.
Oh.
Fisherman suplex.
And CM Punk is in control.
And CM Punk and AJ Lee are making the A-listers look like a couple of D-listers right about now.
We're off to see the Mizzard. Tag made. Being set up in the corner for something.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Double axe handle.
A DDT drives that head into the ground. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
Submission locked in here.
You can see her wheels turning, trying to figure a...
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Oh, man.
Makes the pin. This might be it. She cuts off the pin.
Saving her partner and their chances of winning this thing. And it should come as no surprise that these four superstars are putting on an absolute tag team clinic right now. The disdain both these power couples have for each other and just how much each of these superstars loved. To be the center of the universe, fueling this entire affair.
Legs caught. Uh-oh.
These two have learned each other so well.
And a suplex. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. Oh, he flips that around. Placing her in the corner. Ooh, bang! Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high.
Dim the spotlight, roll the credits. Miz and Maurice are about to exit stage left. 2. Ah, there it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she proved she deserves to be back on top of the women's division after a long hiatus. For Punk, he proved he's the true face of WWE. And even though his biggest battles were on his own, and Punk famously said that he's not here to make friends, this industry is what gave him what matters most, his family.
CM Punk has had so many knives put in his back, so many acrimonious splits. When it comes to those who ride for Punk, he will stand by their side every step of the way.
And there's nobody who stands closer to CM Punk than that woman, his wife, AJ Lee.
Truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE2K26 showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity, but that's the point. We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on that approach. Some love it, some don't, but you can't win them all. And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me. Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
Unbelievable. I hand you a main event, a title shot, and the biggest spotlight TBD's got, and this is how you repay me? You bounce? Did I miss the part where TBD became a revolving door?
We talked about this. I told you I was ready to head back to WWE.
You are so funny when you feel guilty. Relax. I'm just messing with you.
You really had me going there.
I already planned a big tournament to crown a new champ. I was hoping to convince Hector here to join, but...
Sorry. Not really sorry.
Yeah. Both of you on to bigger and better things. But if you tell anyone I said NXT was bigger and better, I will find you.
You are a scary woman.
Just promise me one thing. When you win that shiny WWE title, and you're standing on the ropes, and the crowd is cheering, take a moment to really soak it in. Then make sure you tell the world none of it was possible without TBD Wrestling and Geneva Rose.
Of course. I will.
Welcome to NXT. I'm sure you'll waste no time proving to everyone that you're still the same archetype they remember.
No disrespect, but I'm aiming higher than that.
That's what I like to hear. After you left the PC, I wasn't sure if anything come from that indie run. But winning the TBD championship? That showed you're digging deeper, finding levels most people didn't think were still there. And that's not just good for you. It's good for every young superstar you're going to be competing against.
I'm mainly here to climb back up the ranks the right way. But if that lights a fire under somebody else, even better.
Well, what do you say we get you in some NXT live event matches and see how far up the ladder you're ready to go?
Sounds good. What do you have for me?
This one's going to be a sellout at the monitor.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 163 pounds, the Archetype! And his opponent from Redburn, Alabama, weighing in at 250 pounds, Brooks Jensen.
Man, I can't believe I'm here. Back on NXT. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
It's about time they open that door for you. But make sure to learn from your mistakes last time. These opportunities rarely come twice, and never 3 times. But I'll be pulling for you.
No way I'd have made it back without you. You had every reason to focus on yourself, but you took the time to keep working with me in between matches. And watching you at ringside was invaluable.
We were both out there fighting to prove something. Helping you helped me stay grounded and sharp.
Well, thanks. They've got me tagging with Joel Wheeler now. Might be something there, right?
Definitely. If they're taking time to think about who you might work well with, it means they're taking the time to think about you. Now go make sure they keep doing that.
I will. And don't worry, no matter what happens or who I'm tagging with, I won't forget who brought me up. I got your back.
And I got yours.
Well, well. Look who showed up in NXT. You're starting to run out of shows to embarrass yourself on.
Still talking like you've got this place on lock, huh? We'll see how long you hold on to that most talked about title you gave yourself.
Yeah, well, just remember, the last time you tried to skip to the front of the line, Braun Breaker put you in your place.
Don't worry. I plan on working my way back and earning every step. No matter who I've got to step over.
It's too bad that I'm focused on my tag run with Ricky Saints. But if you're sticking around for a bit, maybe you'll get a chance to see what Ethan Page is all about.
I already know. You're all ego and no go.
Good to see you. It's been a while. You probably don't remember me.
How could I forget that PLE match I had with Teenage You sitting ringside, talking non-stop trash like you were already on the payroll?
I guess I left an impression.
You did. And speaking of leaving impressions, tell your dad I said hi. I don't know if I'd be here without him. The Rock's a legend inside the ring. But it's everything he did on the mic that inspired my persona. He changed the game.
And now he won't shut up about it.
You said it, not me.
But now it's your turn to change the game here in NXT.
What do you have in mind?
This match could really move you up the NXT ladder. Thoughts?
The Archetype is back. The Archetype is here.
The following is scheduled for
and this competitor is getting the opportunity of a lifetime.
Taking the quick and early advantage.
But can they continue to capitalize? Here we have Olaf Ostrovsky, terrifying beast of the man who is here for one thing tonight. To eat us? I was going to say win, but now that you mention it, he might have a...
This is turning into a brawl. Oh, this is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Boom! The cheers are the only thing that keep these two fighters going.
Oh, and a big boot. Ostrovsky denies the attack. Taken down with a body slam. Turns it around.
It he fends off the attack.
Oh, he saw it coming. He catches Olaf with a counter.
Big punch connected.
Ostrovsky to knock.
Take down. Stag pin.
Turns the tables. Shoulders. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy. Got out of the way of that one.
Gets lifted into position.
Running power slam.
Going for the cover here.
And he powers out.
This could be a tipping point in this match. Oh!
And one punch connects after another.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Spear. Oh, ouch.
Caught that and reversed it. Oh, and he goes for the pin. He gets an emphatic kick out.
Just a pure reaction of instinct there. Elbow to the jaw.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Oh, what a right hand.
And able to skirt around that attack. This could be it. Cover.
2 count. And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
The crowd believed in him tonight, and he didn't let them down.
The adoration of the WWE Universe feels great, but history shows applause doesn't guarantee success. You'll need more than that to keep this comeback going.
A match like this could really push you to your limit. Deal?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 163 pounds, the Archetype. And his opponent from Bullhead City, Arizona, weighing in at 290 pounds, Josh Briggs. here is your winner, the Archetype.
I think this one will really steal the show. You agree?
I actually think the NXT fans might prefer something else. What do you have?